Ladies and gentlemen, this is more Parz, man. We about to see how crazy Australia is. I want to visit there, try to find me a wife and stuff like that, but maybe I won't be going, man. I said I wanted to go Africa, I want to go to Australia, but hey, more Parz. I was about to say more pals. About to put me on, man. If I don't like it, I would not be visiting Australia. Everybody just want to go to Australia to get high. Yeah, you already know, bruh. All right, certified Australia moment.
But recently we found a new one, because of course we fucking did. And the new one is the most certified Australia moment I've ever seen. Okay. For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species we are home to is the Sydney funnel web, the deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here.
Ain't no way. Deadliest spider on the planet is on Australia. Bruh, I can't even stand roaches. You think I'm gonna go there for that?
You got to be fucking with me.
Ain't no way, bruh.
Okay, else did you think you were going to find it? These scary looking fuckers are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes. And if you think wearing thick clothes will save you, be aware the bastards have
yeah, that's exactly how I would have went, dog. Like my man's right there. All these jackets, bruh. That's what I would have wore to protect me from that spider, bruh.
Be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather. Now, why do I bring these little nightmares up? What is the one thing worse?
So I can't wear no Timbs? I can't wear a pair of Timbs? It's still gonna go through that?
The spider rocking armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery. A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup. That's right, Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger?
What?
Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimetres or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're asking me, 2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking huge. By comparison, this is...
Yeah, 2 inches... That's a lot, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot, you know what I'm saying? Packing more to that, but yeah, 2 inches is a lot. That spider, bro, that's crazy, man.
The new one. It's twice the fucking size, cunt. 4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing?
Not
Do
Pokemon.
you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet? The Newcastle Big Boy. Deadliest spider
big boy, though.
on the entire fucking globe. Big Boy. Only in Australia.
Big boy, okay.
Platypus are weird. But
okay, so this is a platypus all weirder than you think.
I'm not sure you quite understand just how fucking weird.
I mean, I was thinking Period Platypus too. Hey, Period Platypus is my dog, bruh. He's underrated, man. People don't talk about Period Platypus like that.
And they look like God hit randomizer on the Spore Creature Creator and just called it a day.
Okay.
But you see, mate, that's barely even scratching the surface of weird platypus features. First up, as is the qualifier for any Australian animal, did you know they're venomous? No, I'm not fucking with you. You heard
Platypuses are venomous. Why haven't Period Platypus used that on Dr. Doofenshmirtz, so however you say his name is? Why? This whole time, he could have been biting the heck out on, bro. Ain't no way. You just gonna tell me now that they are venomous? Ain't no way.
Correctly. Male platypus actually have venomous spurs on their hind legs. These spurs are multi-purpose, acting as defense from predators, as well as a tool for throwing hands.
Acting from predators. Hey, bro, you never gonna stop strays as much as you live,
These spurs are multi-purpose, acting as defense from predators, as well as a tool for throwing hands with other male platypus during mating season.
Okay.
And while their venom is non-lethal, that doesn't mean that getting stung by them doesn't fucking suck. See, platypus venom can cause extreme pain and swelling, and to ensure you remember not to fuck with them again, these effects can last for several months and have no treatment or anti-venom. So if Perry stabs your shit, your only option is to cry about it. Next on the list of offensive...
Bruh, just imagine that. It's no anti-venom, but you're not dying from it, but I'ma just cry. Everybody gonna see me cry, a grown man cry everywhere I go, dog.
Hey, yo, chill.
That's gonna be tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Capabilities, I shit you not, platypus share the same hunting method as sharks. You see, that big-ass bill isn't just for show, as it contains enough surveillance equipment to make the CIA blush. Possessing the ability to sense changes in pressure in the water, but most importantly, containing electroreceptors that track electrical signals from muscle contractions made by their prey. Meaning that when whatever they're chasing starts quaking in fear, they know about it. And last but not least, as if those things weren't already unbelievable, we recently discovered something new. Platypus are fucking biofluorescent.
What that mean?
They glow. If you hit these things with a black light, they go bright fucking green. And the best part of that is we have no clue why they do it. I mean,
bro, how cool was that to have a platypus as a pet, bro?
I guess it just means
you don't think that'll be cool?
Biblically accurate platypus, man. I'll give up, man. Who fucking designed this thing? This seal is such a menace that he routinely gets the cops called on him.
Okay.
Introducing our protagonist, Neil the seal, a 600 kilo absolute unit of a southern elephant.
Don't a seal gotta be in the water? Or am I tripping? You just got the seal just out there on the road and everything. How is it surviving? That's what I want to know. How is this seal surviving? You gotta give it up to the seal for surviving on the streets. Because if you was in the streets of good old America, you would have been ran over. I'm just being honest.
Neil from my home state of Tasmania in the land down under, who is known for, above all else, being an absolute fucking menace to polite society. But despite his crimes, we all still truly love him. But what are his crimes?
It looks cute, though.
See, he seems to just fucking hate traffic cones and road safety in general. Has regularly been caught trespassing, and then once he has been caught trespassing,
bro.
Belligerently screaming.
What would y'all do if y'all open the door, your back door, bro, and you seen one of these seals right here, bro? Neil the seal, just looking at you, dog. What would you do? My first instinct is I'm running my butt back in that house, and I'm calling animal control. I'm saying pest control like it's a roach.
Locals, because they won't give him his fucking fish, and has been known to just block roads by plopping his fat ass down directly in the middle of it. However, hands down, the funniest shit he has ever done was just straight stopping this random lady from going to work. I shit you not. This motherfucker crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road. Absolutely.
That'll take a lot. I guarantee you, her job did not believe her. I'm gonna be honest. Her job did not believe her.
Fucking
couldn't have
bodied this woman's poor letterbox and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car. She was then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake was camping her driveway for so damn long.
That's gotta suck.
Local news had time to drive out to her house and cover the fucking story. Now, this is a lot of menace for a single seal to cause.
Bruh, how big is one of these, man? They at least got to be like, I'd say about 350, 400, bruh. So it took a lot for whoever to move this thing, bruh.
The best part of this is, old mate isn't even fully grown. He's like 5 years old. If you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2 solid ass tons of blubber.
No way, bruh. Yeah, no way. That's like 10 of me. Ain't no way, dog. 4,000 kilograms. How much is that, bro? Because I just go by pounds. I know this Australia.
And takes issue with the wall of your house. I do not think that seal damage is covered on my fucking insurance plan.
Nah, it ain't. Let me find out, bro. Seal damage is not. Okay, we're on wombats.
Wombats defend themselves by throwing it back. But to
understand they throwing it back. Oh, they got no buns. Hey, they gonna make a song called "Twerk That" for a wombat. You know what I'm saying? Throw it back if you a wombat. We gotta make that song, bro, for real.
Throwing it back. But to understand how the fuck they actually do
they look like
you're
a
gonna
big
need to learn a little
bear
bit about them first. You see, Australia is home to 3 species of these bad boys, all of them equally adorable and very importantly,
I had one of them as a pet.
Meaning they dig out a nice little hole for themselves and the family to live in because, like the rest of us, they can't afford a fucking house in this economy, man.
I
go
know
to around 1.3 meters in length, but
I barely can afford an apartment,
they are built like fucking tanks. Weighing in at a chunky ass 35 kilos, but despite their weight, I shit you not, they have a top speed of 40k an hour.
What? Oh, nah. Come on, hey, I'll show speed. You got to do a race against one of them. You did one against a cheetah. You got to do one against them, bro.
They can nearly get booked in a school zone, coupled with them being a tank-class marsupial, forms the start of their defense strategy.
What's a marsupial? Y'all let me know, bro. I'm a little slow when it comes to animals and stuff like that. Let me know what a marsupial is.
So you see, a fun fact about wombat anatomy is they spect all their defense points into their ass. Rather than having fat and muscle, a wombat's cheeks are made out of 4 thick plates of fused cartilage.
Dang, so they could kill somebody by twerking on them? That is insane, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, chill.
I know some of y'all take that deal.
Chill.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, chill.
Dang, the wombat cheeks is big. I ain't gonna lie.
Making
No
it
cap.
extremely solid. And this Kevlar BBL allows for the fucking funniest defense mechanism I have ever seen on an animal. Basically, if a predator tracks down Mr. Wombat to his burrow...
Everybody catching strays. Dr. Disrespect that catching strays too, dog. Yeah. Yeah. What y'all think about Dr. Disrespect, man? Was he guilty or not, man? Let's get back into this,
tracks down Mr. Wombat to his burrow, it'll stick its head in and start trying to dig him out. In response, the Wombat will line his ass up with the tunnel door, chuck the gear shifter into reverse, and fucking floor it backwards up the tunnel into his aggressor.
Bro, they like Rikishi. Y'all know how Rikishi used to go get you in a corner, dog, and then just put his thick cheeks all in your face, bro. This is kind of like the same way, bro.
His ass into its head. The impact then squashes the predator between
that's 100
his
miles
steel
per hour,
cheeks
though.
and the roof of the burrow. Straight up crushing its skull like a Mortal Kombat fatality. I cannot make this shit up. Bro. Stepping on this rock could straight up paralyze you.
It could?
That's because this isn't actually a rock. That is a stonefish, a species of underwater menace native to Australia. And coming as a surprise to absolutely no one, it is also the most venomous fish in the ocean. Because of course...
Okay, the most venomous?
As if the fucking snakes and...
I ain't gonna cap, bruh. I don't know why for a second I was thinking no fish are venomous.
Spiders weren't enough. Now I can get packed up by a pet rock. But why is this Pokemon reject such a threat to my mental health?
Not a Pokemon
stonefish
reject.
use their special venom for defense. However, unlike most other animals that do this little f***er doesn't have the decency to dress like a neon sign to warn you. No.
Okay.
This bastard is a 6th prestige prop hunt veteran, having evolved some of the most impressive camouflage in the animal kingdom to make hunting easier.
Their eyes look very
and once
small.
they've set themselves up, they are basically indistinguishable from Patrick Starr's house. Now, this is a fairly major problem as they love to live in the shallows on the beach, and that venom we talked about earlier is stored in these 13 giant, highly toxic spines that deliver venom.
That's why I said, bro, you gotta wear shoes on these beaches now, bro. You gotta wear shoes. You can't just walk on there without no shoes, bro. You don't know what's gonna be there, bro. They talking about they got mermaids too on the beach. Ain't no way, bro. That's why I ain't been on the beach in a while, bro. The beach ain't the same, bro. When I was a little kid, it's not the same. It ain't the same, dog.
You can probably see where I'm going with this. Considering it's hard enough to spot these things while you're paying attention, if you were, say, on a romantic walk along the beach with one of the homies, and
Valentine's
while distracted
Day.
by his ethereal beauty, weren't paying too much attention to where you were walking, it would be very easy to place your foot in the wrong spot and step directly onto 13 hypodermic needles, which would then deliver a ginormous dose of...
shoes ain't gonna do anything for you. If it just went through it like that, bro, that's crazy.
Neurotoxin. Straight into your system. Oh, you thought it was normal venom? No. You see, these things maxed out the toxin skill tree, producing a mixture of 2 neurotoxins that can flatline you by collapsing your heart and lungs in under an hour. And even if you survive, the sting still causes extreme pain, swelling, and tissue necrosis. Because this is Australia, where even the scenery is trying to one-shot.
I'll tell you one thing,
this bird can straight hit...
Somebody Australia, bro. 100%.
Hey, yo, chill.
They got the baddest girls in the world. I'm just gonna be honest. Shout out to Australia, man. I swear. Australia, Russia, they got some bad chicks, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
You with a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Finish him.
Introducing the cassowary, a species of ratite native to the land down under. And for once, guys, it's not venomous. Can still flatline you, and I'm going to tell you how. You see, these neon chickens belong to the same family of birds as the emu, and as such share their impressive size, coming in at a solid 79 kilos and growing up to 6 feet tall, meaning the short kings in my
6 feet, bro. This is going to be taller than me, dog. I'm literally 5 foot. I'm the shortest fat person on this earth, dog. Let's get it.
Could, in theory, mount these things like a chocobo. But what makes them stick out from emus? Well, you see, the cassowary is basically a spec ops emu, being twice the weight, highly territorial, and
don't be breathing like that.
Coming with a combat knife strapped to their foot. That's right, this is a cassowary claw, and it's the reason they can hit you with a fighting game finisher.
That claw
you see, these
got
claws
into
are a
your
full
neck, you
5
dead, dog.
inches long. And you know what I mean? Honestly, 5 inches, way too big for anything, and especially if it's something that's going inside me. And if you ain't
going inside your wear, what do you mean, bro?
Hey, yo,
Yeah, ain't getting no paws or nothing off there, bro.
Hey, yo, chill.
For real.
The tactical assault turkey, that is exactly what you're gonna get, as their go-to defense method is to kick you square in the gut with that kitchen knife and attempt to disembowel you.
Bro, my
And,
stomach is weak. Fat people got the weakest stomach.
Outsides, that kick is still going to send you flying, which can cause some fairly major problems. Problems like the incident that occurred in 2012, where I you not, a cassowary ran up behind a random tourist, hit the heavy attack button, and kicked the guy down a small cliff into the ocean.
What? No way. This is real?
I mean, luckily he survived.
RIP to my man. Did he live? I don't think he lived after
Country
that.
where at any point
RIP
I
to the
could be hit with a
tourists.
sneak attack by a kaiju turkey is f***ing terrifying.
Australia lost a war to emus.
Okay,
But how? How the f*** did we lose an armed conflict with flightless birds? Well, it all started in 1932 when farmers in Western Australia wanted to grow wheat. There was just one major problem. That's emu territory, and emus really like wheat. And coming in at 6 foot tall and 40 kilos in weight, they can eat a lot of it. So when breeding season came around, the emus migrated through the farmland.
Bruh, yeah, well, I'm glad we ain't got no emus, bruh. They be eating the hell out of U.S. soil, bruh.
Hey, yo,
We already having issues with it, with crop and everything. So, I mean, eating all the U.S. soil that's out there, bro, we ain't gonna be able to have no fruit, nothing. These doggone emus. We already got to stop ticks and everything, roaches and everything, or whatever, from evading the freaking, land for us to be able to eat.
And these poor farmers were overwhelmed by a tyrannid swarm of man-sized poultry, 20,000 emus strong. These feathered tanks then proceeded to completely steamroll through the fences into the fields and started laying waste to the wheat.
Okay.
The farmers attempted to fight back the initial wave with rifle fire, but their efforts were, putting it lightly, completely useless. This ginormous L made the farmers pretty bloody angry, so they gathered together and went to the government to ask for help.
Bro, hold up, man. Did y'all kill any with that? Or if you got an emu, you can't shoot it and kill it. Or you gotta pull out the Dracos, you know what I'm saying, and go to war like that, bro. Let's get some of the gang members that's out of Chicago, bro, to go to war with the emus that's in, Australia, bro. I don't know. The YNs will probably win. What y'all think, bro? Will they win against the emus?
Sir,
Let me know.
20,000 emus have hit the wheat fields. Me, mate. And so the government declared the emus enemies of the state and sent in the army to commence the Great Emu War. The entire 7th Heavy Artillery Division was deployed to WA, armed with 2 LMGs, 10,000 rounds, and the sole objective to blast anything with feathers. A little bit excessive for an overgrown turkey, if you ask me. And upon their first deployment, the army immediately ran into a major problem. Emus are fast.
Whoa, no way, bro. You ran
Really
that much?
fast, clocking a top speed of 50 kilometers an hour, which meant that
Bro, you better get them scopes.
the emus would immediately bolt out of range of their weapons. But they still took a crack
so
at
y'all
it,
didn't hit
and
it.
then immediately stopped when both LMGs jammed after only dropping 12 emus. This embarrassment
But probably to the noise, they need to go back to, old school tactics. You know what I'm saying? Getting a bow and arrow, pull that sucker back and straight, boom. So they won't hear it, man. They probably hearing all them gunshots, bro.
The army to retreat and rethink their plan.
But the fact
so a few
that
weeks
they
later
that
they
fast?
returned, this time mounting the LMGs on trucks in an attempt to run the birds down.
Call of
However,
Duty
this
type of
also
style.
didn't work, because after figuring out that those trucks meant they were about to be turned into a KFC family bucket, the emus started leaving scout
KFC
birds who would
family
warn the
bucket.
flock of the approaching trucks, which gave them
Hold
all
on,
enough
what
time
happened?
to
What happened?
KFC family bucket. The emus started leaving scout birds who would warn the flock of the approaching trucks,
What?
which gave them all enough time to book
The
it.
emu snitches, bro. The emu snitches. I guess you gotta snitch if you don't want to get killed, bro. Y'all let me know, is this a good time to snitch or not, bro?
Before the army
We got
even
the
got
emu
there.
snitches.
And whenever they did catch the emus, they found out they were kind of... Because emus are mostly
Invincible.
feathers, and there's a lot of places you can hit on them without doing any damage. Meaning it was taking around 10 bullets for every one bird. So after a month
Whoa.
of blood, sweat,
Bro, y'all
tears,
wasted
and
a lot of
10,000
bullets,
rounds
too.
of ammunition, the army managed to bring down 960. The
Okay.
population was 20,000. This was an
20,000,
issue,
dang,
as unlike America, our
960?
defense budget is not a bottomless pit. So the army had wasted all...
Bruh, would America did a better job? Maybe we got some stuff that can maybe stun these birds or something like that. Because that's kind of how the attack was that, you know what I'm saying, the president did stun the, you know, the people of the other country, you know, Venom, you know, can't say it, you know, because of YouTube, but you know what I'm saying, they stun the, you know what I'm saying, the soldiers and everything, and that's how they was able to defeat them easily.
Money to achieve absolutely
it's crazy.
So the government just kind of built a really long, really shit fence around the farms and called it a day. How the fuck did we lose this? I could have done a better job with a boomerang and a cricket bat.
That's what I'm saying.
Kangaroos
use a bow and arrow.
will beat you up.
Oh,
That's
man,
right.
this is the part of the video I've been waiting for, bruh. I know y'all have.
Oh, you got to be
every time you
me.
think about Australia, you think about kangaroos, bruh. That's all you think about. And it'd be the strongest kangaroos that be buff as hell and everything, bruh. I'm just being honest.
Venomous doesn't mean it can't knock you on your ass. And Australia's most iconic marsupial can do just that. Because they are
right in the nutsack.
Way bigger than you think they are. With our biggest species of roe coming in at a ridiculous 2.8 meters in length. And with the iconic hop, they've got a vertical jump of 3 meters. I mean, honestly, with a stat spread like that, they don't belong in the outback, they belong on a fucking NBA court.
For real though, dog.
As if that wasn't enough,
crazy.
They're also built like tanks, weighing in at a full 90 kilos of roid-raging rabbit muscle.
200 pounds,
being able to move way faster than anything that heavy has any right to. Pegging the speedo at a max of 70k an hour.
Oh, man.
Meaning if you make them angry, a juiced up rat the size of a small car is
Juiced
going to run your
up
ass down and beat the f***ing brakes off you.
For real though.
And I'm not kidding when I say they really will rock your shit, because roos are professional kickboxers, with males routinely fighting MMA to win female attention.
Who you think will win a fight, bro, between these kangaroos, bro? The kangaroos are Andrew Tate. Because ain't Andrew Tate like an MMA fighter or something like that, dog? Y'all let me know, bro.
Fight, kangaroos will lean back on their tails as a stabilizer and immediately start scratching and kicking the ever-loving shit
bro, they
out
got
of one
short
another.
arms though, dog.
And those
they got short arms, so I mean, bruh, I don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. If I seen one of these kangaroo, bro, I have to get a bat or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Straight go crazy to them.
And as if getting drop-kicked by a muscled marsupial wasn't bad enough, they also for some reason have the same bite force as a grizzly bear. Because why not? Now, even with all of this, there are still animals stupid enough to view a roo as lunch. Which brings me to the most terrifying thing that they do. When threatened, kangaroos will hop into a body of water and wait for whatever is chasing them to follow them in. Once the predator enters the water, the kangaroo will wrap its arms around their neck and just straight up drown them.
They really built like that, bro. That's what I'm
share
saying.
A country with psychopathic tren rats.
That's crazy. Oh.
Touching this plant will put you in the hospital.
I'm dying.
Okay.
This is the gympie-gympie plant, a piece of foliage.
Gympie, bro. I ain't gonna count, bro. As a kid, man, we used to like go outside, you know, do yard work, cut things, you know what I'm saying? And I used to always get poison ivy, bro, by touching so many plants. So this would be my weakness, bro, if I was in Australia.
And surprising no one, not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on the planet.
Cause I thought sticky bras we used to call them sticky bras. I don't know what that plant is called, but it got like thorns on it. We used to pluck that out, you know what I'm saying? Get hedgers, you know, the clippers, and you know what I'm saying, take out those plants or whatever, but I don't know what they call it.
No, of course, man. Even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me. Growing in the rainforests of northern Queensland, these hell bushes are covered in tiny hairs that, upon closer inspection, aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off inside your skin if you so much as brush them. Once inside you, these needles will inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin and cause absolutely excruciating pain. Bruh. I mean, like, comedic levels of pain.
Surely, comedic levels? I ain't trying to laugh, but surely there is a anti-venom for this.
With one person describing it as being covered in hot acid and electrocuted, and another woman saying that it was straight up more painful than childbirth, and she'd given birth 4 times. And the f***ed up...
What? More than childbirth is crazy. What do you mean more painful than childbirth?
Part is, the neurotoxin isn't even lethal. So this spiteful of a plant is
So it's the same way, bruh. It's not even lethal, dog. It's not gonna kill you. It's just going to irritate the hell out of you, bruh. Okay.
hurting you purely for the love of the game. Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground. This is because Groot's little hellspawn cousin here can continue hurting you for literal years after being stung. This is because those thousands of little hypodermic needles are actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down. And with how thin they are, your skin will usually close up over the top of them, meaning that these neurotoxin-emitting slivers can sit...
That'll make a grown man cry, bro. I swear. Bro, just imagine that. You can't go to the doctor. You can't do nothing. No emergency room, nothing. You can't throw any alcohol on it. You can't do nothing about the problem. You just got to sit there and let that happen. Now, let me ask y'all this question. Would you take that particular hell bush or whatever that plant is? Would you endure that for $1 million? Let me know. And the pain is going to at least endure for a whole year. So after the year, you'll be good. But would you take the $1 million for enduring that pain? Y'all let me know.
Inside your skin for literal years, releasing more neurotoxin anytime that they're moved or disturbed.
Years,
this
not just 1 year.
Chronic, agonizing pain
say 1
is
year
so
for the $1 million.
unbelievably bad that there have even been records of, trying not to get banned here, people Alt F4ing existence to make it stop.
Okay, we got you, bro. We got you. The UN and then the rest of the word, bro. We got you, dog. We got you. Waste it. Okay, people will just waste they self. Okay.
Particular incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet paper. I don't...
No. No way, bro. No way. As toilet paper? Bruh, no way. I would have used paper towels before that happened, bruh. Accidentally too, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Your butt was bleeding every day, dog. No way. You got jail treatment for doing that is crazy.
I think it gets much worse than neurotoxin to the nuts. I have been assaulted by a cow. One of the cows is called Monty, and he's an adolescent. And I made the mistake of turning around for like 5 seconds. And in that 5 seconds, this 500 kilo...
All right, so God, we gonna stop it. Hold on, man, we did. Okay, we're gonna go to jellyfish.
This jellyfish is basically a time bomb.
Okay.
This jellyfish is basically a time bomb.
How is it?
Introducing the Irukandji, a species of jellyfish native to the northern waters of the land down under, and possibly my least favourite animal in the entire ocean.
Okay.
Because it is just a massive, spiteful Well, massive is misleading. Is this little guy...
Ain't like jellyfish, if you touch like a jellyfish, you'll get electrocuted.
Tiny.
Y'all let me know.
Ridiculously small. Being not much bigger than your fingernail at the head and basically completely f***ing invisible to the naked eye. This is a fairly major problem, because behind that halo cloak frame, they are dragging 3-foot-long tentacles and shocking absolutely no one.
Oh yeah, that's too much.
Say the line, Bart.
It is one of the most venomous jellyfish in the ocean.
No. It's venomous and shocking you.
I'm so f***ing tired of the stealth poison multi-classes on OCE servers, dude. This shit is broken. You see, those 3-foot tentacles are covered with tiny little barbs, and at the barest touch, they will literally propel themselves into your skin like a bullet and inject you with the Australia Special, a pina colada cocktail of various neurotoxins.
That's probably how Australia get down when y'all drinking for real. Dang.
Hey, yo,
see, that's why they get you to go to Australia. They get a lot of black people to go to Australia because they say smoking marijuana is legal there. That's why a lot of black people used to go to Australia. But hey, after this video, I probably ain't going, bro. You know what I mean? I don't smoke anyway, dog.
And upon being injected, you will feel absolutely f***ing nothing. You'll
Nothing.
keep swimming around, splashing about in the water.
That's the
kissing
worst
homies,
right there.
Until you are overcome with a sudden,
That's the
severe feeling
worst.
of impending dread. I mean the kind of
Uh-huh.
dread that will have you hysterically screaming that you are about to die.
I am gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna f***ing die!
That's because the invisible cunt here does psychic damage, inflicting a condition known as Irukandji syndrome, which
Oh,
starts
no.
with a feeling of impending doom so strong there are records of people asking to be, avoiding a ban here, forcibly
Just
disconnect.
imagine that you got a high and then you get stung by one of these freaking jellyfish and then it's just all in your mind because, or, you know how sometimes you'll get to the point, it was this one time I got so high, I had a brownie and it felt like I was in impending doom too. I was tripping out, dog. I ain't gonna count. But I had like 2 of them things, man. I was tripping out, bruh. To the point where I went to the hospital because, I ain't know what was going to happen, bro. They was like, you having a panic attack. So that along with the jellyfish, bro, I'm cooked. Yes, I'm cooked.
Oh, you got to be fucking with me.
Connected from God's Minecraft server. And that feeling of doom is warranted because about 30 minutes after being stung, that biological bomb goes off, with the venom initially causing extreme pain throughout your entire body. And
I
after
can't
making you
take
feel
it.
like a failed isekai protagonist,
Isekai.
the venom then spikes your blood pressure and heart rate through
What?
the roof, which can cause
Bro,
heart
you
attack.
already know most of the black people gonna be cooked,
Oh,
so
you
don't
got to
even
be
try,
fucking
bro.
with me.
Cause you know what I'm saying, our blood pressure just naturally high. A lot of people, bro, gotta get on that veggie diet.
blood clots, and has even been recorded to cause brain hemorrhages.
Oh man, a
And the
stroke.
f***ed up part is it doesn't have an anti-venom.
This thing sneak attacks you.
What?
Waits 30 minutes.
So what you supposed to do? You just gotta you just gotta sit there and see what it's gonna do. You can't go to the hospital and be like, yo, this going on. I feel like my blood pressure high. So you already gonna be tripping out, bro. Especially if you take blood pressure pills or if you got any type of symptoms or any other disease, bro. You gonna be tripping out of your head.
Sends you a private DM telling you it got your ass, and there is not a fucking thing you can do about it. Toxic little shit. This pigeon saved.
All right, so we're gonna stop it there, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this entire video, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's funny. And then it told me, hey, don't go visit Australia, bro. More Parz, thank you for breaking it down. I ain't gonna cap. If I do want to see a woman out there that I could possibly marry, I'm gonna just go on Tinder, bro. I'm gonna put in an area code and be like, you want to get flued out? You feel me? You want to get flued out? You know, that's pretty much what I do. I wanted to go to Australia and Africa to find me a wife, but after this video, bro, we got ex-Australia off the list. No cap, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video, man. Hit that like, hit that sub, man. We out. Gang.